As one of the largest video sharing platforms in the world, YouTube is home to all different kinds of content, from cute cat videos and prank channels to tons of different niches in between. But among this sea of videos, there are some channels that are downright creepy. These are ranging from mysterious puzzles to the straight up disturbing, and these channels are definitely going to leave you with more questions than answers. But without wasting any more of your time, let's just get right into some of the darkest channels on YouTube. Up first is Sitting and Smiling. Sitting and Smiling is an endurance art performance performed by Benjamin Bennett. In a typical performance, Bennett looks into a video camera which is recording him while he's sitting and smiling motionless for hours. Now these videos range from 1 hour to 5+ hours, and I mean he's doing it for his entire day. This is a dedicated thing. Benjamin uploaded his first Sitting and Smiling video back on July 28th in 2014, and over the next several years he uploaded similar videos at a rate of about once per week. I'm trying to get to that, so I feel you. The real dark thing about this is one time during the recording of one of his videos, his cameras actually caught somebody trying to break into his apartment. You can hear the door kind of jiggle and you can see the door sort of open, and you even hear the guy yell hello into the thing. The guy who opened the door trying to break in closed the door immediately. Not sure if he saw Benjamin or not, but he gets right up out of there as soon as he can. And basically, I'm not sure if he saw Ben, but if he did, Ben recording these videos might have just saved his life or saved him from at least getting robbed and his entire apartment broken into. So that's pretty dope, to be honest. There's not much else. These are just really unsettling videos. Sorry, Ben. I'm not somebody that can sit there for hours and watch somebody just kind of like creepily stare at you. Like, I don't know. I'm going to make sure I tag everybody and post all the videos, links, everything down below. So make sure, but that's all I got for this one. And Ben, if you watch this, I don't think you're creepy. I just can't do it. So I don't know. Maybe I'm a little jealous. Who knows? Up next is Alantutorial. Alan Resnick, better known online as Alantutorial, was an American creative project YouTube channel that consists primarily of a series of videos which Resnick plays a fictionalized version of himself who is depicted as a reclusive young man who is obsessed with giving tutorials. Basically, this guy just kind of pretends to be a version of himself that stays inside and just likes to record tutorials. As the videos progress, strange things begin to happen and Resnick's already tenuous grip on reality begins slowly slipping. Now, how I would describe this is you can almost think of this channel like a how-to basic, but with a way darker twist on it. That's the best I could just dumb it down for you. That's, you know what I mean? That's the easiest way to swallow it. Anyways, in the first few videos of the canon, Resnick teaches the viewer how to accomplish various bizarre and often mundane tasks, such as filling a small box with dirt and crushing soda cans with wooden planks. In one instance, Resnick's instructions are interrupted by a loud knocking at the door.
Stop!
And in the next video, Resnick appears to have been locked inside a closet. Soon, Alan seems to run out of ideas for new tutorials, and to make matters worse, something scary has found its way into his room. And basically, it ends up scaring him.
First, you gotta find a stick and use it to whack at the freaked out, the thing that's giving you spooks. Push yourself deep, to get yourself deep under the bed. Once you're under the bed, you can just use boxes or hide yourself, used to protect your body.
And immediately after this happens, his beloved blue chair is completely knocked over. Now, if you watch the videos, the blue chair is in a bunch of them. This tragic turn of events deeply upsets Alan.
The chair doesn't get up. Just leave it.
But soon he finds his motivation again and continues to make tutorials. Things soon get very creepy again as Alan begins inexplicably destroying his room and then locks himself out of it. Now stranded in the wilderness, Alan's sanity starts to slip even further. However, he is undeterred. He continues to make tutorials despite his predicament, but is eventually captured by an unknown party and is locked in a cell where he briefly gives up on tutorials and turns his attention to reporting on news stories. Now, this phase passes pretty quickly, and Resnick resumes making tutorials in exchange for monetary compensation from his unseen captors. So basically at this point, he's like damn near like a slave at this point. You know what I mean? He got locked in this thing. He is just changing up. He is not himself. He has completely lost his sanity and everything. He's doing work for money from people that captured him that he has no clue who these people even are. You know what I mean? He's just going through it at this point. He is living a super unhealthy lifestyle and is in a very unhealthy state at this point. His chances of escaping is starting to seem hopeless, and the room is covered in waste and trash, as Alan himself is filthy at this point. His videos barely have context anymore other than him talking to himself, but in some, you can see an unknown mangled object spinning in the room during parts of the video. A ray of hope suddenly appears in the newest Alan tutorial video. He seems to have found some motivation inside himself, and in a heroic attempt at freedom, he breaks through the wall of his cell, and he is last seen crawling out through a very small hole. Now, Alan tutorial as a whole is an example of metafiction, as the story is meant to take place in reality, but the medium by which the story is told is integrated into the story itself. Basically, the story it's almost like an ARG, alternative reality game, I think. It's like where it has something to do with life, in real life as well as online. That was Alan tutorial. Super weird, but like I said, the best way I would describe it is almost like a how-to basic, but super dark. You know what I mean? Tutorials, but it's a wild ride. I would recommend watching it, and I'll make sure that I link it down below. Up next is Poochee and Pansy. Poochee and Pansy is an ARG-related web series created by the Dulles Family Entertainment. The series focuses on two puppies called Poochee and Pansy trying to rescue a kitten from the witch. However, the series contains horror elements such as jump scares, creepy footage, blood, just a ton of all the good stuff. All the good stuff, you know. The series consists of 7 episodes, and the series was created to recruit viewers for an alternative reality game. Okay, I knew it. Called Hunt for the Gangadiddle. Hunt for the Gangadiddle. That is the ARG game, a name of it apparently. But anyways, the series is now being remastered by Dream Exomian, but unlike the original series, it doesn't contain any horror content.
You sure about that?
I would recommend watching the original though, to be honest with you, especially starting with the special announcement on their channel. It starts off normal enough, then it transitions into a weird compilation of these weird twisted dark images in the real world. It's really creepy, but anyways, like I said, I'll make sure I link it down below, and if anybody's actually played that game, please let me know how that goes. If not, I might even, if I can figure it out, I might do that. Up next is Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared is a British surrealist musical comedy horror web series created by Becky Sloan and Joe Pelling. It stars 3 puppets, Red Guy, Yellow Guy, and Doug. The series is about the 3 friends being educated about life's most important lessons. Creativity and time, for example. Alright, so just any big life lessons. The episodes are notorious for their usual gore and mostly famous for the teachers, which are a random assortment of side characters ranging from Tony the Talking Clock, who teaches the characters about time, clearly, to Lamp, who teaches Yellow Guy about dreams, and notable quotes including the one that disparages the color green.
Blue. Red. Green. Green is not a creative color.
And basically, the series gets more unsettling as it goes and increasingly more gory as the episodes progress. Definitely not the kids show that it first seems when you first check out the first episode. And the quote, "Green is not a creative color." I don't know. I kind of like green, but I guess it's not that creative, you know what I mean? It's just green, but you could say the same about every color, right? Who knows? I don't know. If you agree with that, let me know down below, but that's all I got for this one. Check it out if you want to. Don't show your kids this because it kind of looks like a Muppets or like a Sesame Street kind of ripoff, but it's not that. Trust me. You might think so at first. It's not that. Last up for this list right now is Little Baby's Ice Cream. Now, Little Baby's Ice Cream was an American ice cream company based in Philadelphia with locations there and in Baltimore. It was known for its rather odd commercials, one of which that went viral in 2012. This entry was just kind of uncomfortable to watch, to be honest. In reality, it's not anything bad, it's just kind of off-putting. But in this video, the first ad called Love Lickers, it features a man presumably made out of ice cream holding a smaller version of himself inside a cone, only for it to be revealed that he is also about to be eaten by a man who looks just like him when the camera zooms out. So, you know what I mean? It's kind of like a cycle, basically. It's a complete cycle that, oh, this ice cream guy is about to eat this ice cream guy. And basically, it doesn't stop until it reveals a human tongue about to lick the very last man. And here's what the voiceover says. It says, "Go ahead and lick something. We lick you very much. If you want to lick something, lick us. We love to lick. We lick to love. We're love lickers. Little Baby's Ice Cream. Ice cream is a feeling." And man, I don't think I've heard a more powerful quote this year. At this point, like, wow, I might put that on a t-shirt, to be honest with you. There are 3 other commercials, all with similar unsettling themes, but in a kind of genius way, this is what they use to promote their business. And to be honest, I was wondering if this ended up helping them sell any ice cream at this point while these were going viral. Because unfortunately in 2019, Little Baby's Ice Cream closed all of its locations for good. They basically said it's been good having the business and everything, but they were moving on to different and better things basically. But I don't know, I would have loved to try their ice cream. Maybe not, but watching the commercials, when you see the commercials, bro, you are going to understand why. It's very unsettling. I would not watch them around your parents or anybody that you don't want to think you're weird, because if somebody walks in and you're watching this video, they're gonna be like, dude, what are you doing? Anyways, I do have at least another 2 videos planned. I have a ton of these, to be honest. There's a lot of weird, creepy stuff on YouTube. But if you have any more recommendations for stuff that I should check out that you think, let me know down below. Other than that, appreciate you watching if you got this far. And yeah, make sure you like and subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. Get laid. I'll catch you later.